Welcome to Dong Nai Radio and Television Station. Here is today's news report. One of the remarkable highlights of Vietnam this year is that the redisbursement of public investment has been accelerated, expected to reach more than 90% of the plan, the highest increase in the past 10 years. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) in a recent report stated that Vietnam has curbed the pandemic with early, drastic, and innovative measures. The government also uses fiscal and monetary policies to remove difficulties for the private sector and promote economic recovery. It is expected that by the end of the year, Vietnam's GDP growth will reach 2.5 to 3%. While the global supply chain is severely fractured, Vietnam's merchandise exports have remained high. Trade surplus is estimated to reach a record of $20 billion. Foreign exchange reserve as of September reached $92 billion, $13 billion higher than the end of last year. It is expected that by the end of the year, the foreign exchange reserve may reach $100 billion. As of December 25th, 45 over 63 provinces and cities have completed and exceeded the 2020 state budget revenue plan. The remaining 18 provinces continue to strive to complete the task of the state budget collection, which is standing at the highest level. According to the General Department of Taxation, the summary report to the end of December 24 of the state budget revenues had reached more than 1,215 trillion Vietnam dong, equaling 96.93% of the budget plan, an increase of over 112,000 billion Vietnam dong compared with the number that the government reported to the Congress. In order to achieve that positive results, the government and related ministries have promptly deployed solutions to support the people and businesses rally and successfully with the participation of the entire political system, from the central to local authority, and at the same time responding to the epidemics with the spirit of fighting against epidemics like fighting the enemy, while focusing on socio-economic recovery and development. Besides, there are also the efforts of the tax authorities in urging and collecting tax errors, preventing the loss of the budget revenue. Dong Nai Provincial People's Council has also issued a resolution on regulating expenses and payments for the implementation of the project, supporting the national innovation startup ecosystem by 2025 in the Dong Nai province. Accordingly, public service units which are fully funded by the state budget will be supported 100% of the implementation budget to carry out training activities, capacity building and services for innovative startups. Public service units that partially funded by the state budget will be supported 70% of the implementation budget. The payment for foreign exports will be supported 50%. For the development of technical facilities for innovative startups, the highest level of support will be 30% of the total project cost, but not more than 1 billion Vietnam dong per project. The communication activities of innovative startups are also supported with 50% of the funding to build communication programs, disseminating and propagating typical successful startups in Vietnam. Hong Kong media reported that after the national security law was implemented for nearly half of a year, the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region Police Force is hunting 15 Hong Kongers abroad for violating the new security law. Among those wanted are former Legislative Council member Hứa Chí Phong and former politician Lương Tụng Hoàng, who went to the US to seek political asylum this month. The Hong Kong police did not comment on any cases or report specifics, but condemned any actions intended to evade the legal liability. Yesterday, the U.S. federal authorities announced that the suspect who bombed the car in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas Day was Anthony Warner, and confirmed that he was killed in the explosion. In a statement, federal investigators say that they used DNA and identified the remains of the suspect. In addition, the Federal Bureau of Investigation said that the license plate matched the suspect's vehicle registration. Earlier, federal agents and police searched Warner's home in Nashville suburb. At present, the authority has not given information about the bombing's cause and announced that there is no sign of another object participating in the bombing. The explosion of December 25th rocked the center of Nashville, the cradle of American country music, after a picnic car was parked on the side of the road, alerting people to quickly evacuate, warning the car will explode in a few minutes. That's all of the news today. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.